So I can't believe I'm actually saying these words, but this film is called Deadly Dance Competition. I'm Jay Harangue and I talk about soft porn and stalker movies.
You should subscribe.
This is Regan and her friend Lena. Regan asks her mum Beth if she can go to Lena's house for dinner because her house is better for filming videos.
And why is that?
Regan is involved in this dance competition. She has to upload 10 dance videos to Pixapost, and whoever gets the most likes wins.
So what happens if you win?
The winner gets $10,000 towards a charity of their choice and $10,000 towards a scholarship.
Wow, that's big.
Regan is currently one of the frontrunners in this contest because she's got the most likes.
I hate that the world is defined by the number of likes that you get.
So do I, Beth. On a side note, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't, because that's what defines my world. Thanks. So they're at Lena's house. Lena shouts out for her dad, who comes out of his room as if he's just been caught knocking one out. They tell him to order a pizza while they record a routine they've been working on for ages. Now, bear in mind, this is someone who's competing for a $10,000 scholarship. In order to avoid copyright issues, I've switched the bars up a bit and used the music from 11 Days, 11 Nights Part 2. I suppose it doesn't matter what we think, because in this world and their minds, they've nailed it.
Really?
When Regan gets home, Beth asks how it went.
We created something unprecedented.
Have you fuck? That's just absolute bollocks, but whatever. There's someone hanging around outside the house and they've turned the power off, so she's unable to upload her video.
Oh no!
Her phone just happens to be out of battery too. Wouldn't that be a result for the intruder if their motive for cutting the power was to stop her uploading a little dance?
Yes.
When Beth goes to check out the breaker box, she sees that it's been tampered with. The next day at school, we meet the baddies. This is Sam. She's also in this dance competition and she wants to get into Willard. This is her friend Mona. She's Sam's minion. And this is Sam's boyfriend Chaz, who's just been accepted to Vanderton.
Big V.
Willard and Vanderton are top-class colleges in the Lifetime cinematic universe. Chaz is so weird. He's massively invested in Sam winning this competition.
Her winning this challenge solidifies everything.
He's also seriously aggressive towards women.
So don't get in my way.
Ooh, you're odd.
Later in the library, Mona sees Regan watching one of her dance videos. She's like, Sam, look, Regan's ripped off your dance routine. How she can see that from where she's sitting is incredible.
Very impressive indeed.
But Sam goes to confront her anyway.
You're stealing my dance.
So when they start trying to wrestle her phone away from her, it smashes on the floor.
That was an accident.
Beg to differ.
So Regan still can't upload this video. This film came out in 2022, so if you're wondering why she has no other way to access the video, you need to stop asking these sort of questions. Her mum Beth says she'll take her phone to the repair place on her way home from work. This is Jim, by the way. He's Beth's boyfriend. I think he's supposed to be a suspect, but it's not him, so we'll move on. On her way home, Regan almost gets run over by this SUV. It's Sam, Chaz and Mona, and they think it's hilarious. The next day after school, Regan is off to pick up her phone from the repair shop when she's attacked by a masked assailant. The attacker gets away with her bag and the police are called, but all Regan remembers about them is that they wore a black bracelet around their wrist. That night, Regan can't sleep, so she makes another video in the garden. Beth decides she'll walk Regan to school the next day, and while she's there, she bumps into Lena's dad, Kyle, the chemistry teacher. Their conversation is boring and irrelevant, so I'll spare you the details.
Good!
At lunch, Regan is watching Mona filming Sam doing one of her excellent dance routines. She sees then that Sam, Mona and Chaz all wear black bracelets, just like the ones her attacker wore.
Goodness.
Sam's like, sorry you got attacked, Regan. Then Mona pitches in, boasting about how Sam's likes have gone up loads over the past few days. Regan has a plan. She's going to live stream a video.
Wow, that's big. I've got the tea, and I'm gonna spill it tonight. Make sure you tune in, 7 p.m. See you then.
Apparently, I've got the tea and I'm going to spill means there's going to be some sort of big reveal. When Beth gets home, she's like, your phone's fixed, let's go get it. Regan's like, okay, I'll go on my own. But Beth insists because she's worried about the attack. Then Beth gets a call saying one of her clients has fallen down the stairs.
Come again?
No idea. So Regan has to go on her own anyway. When she gets to the phone shop, Sam, Chaz and Mona are there. The phone shop is closed and they take Regan's car keys, so she calls Lena on the replacement phone her mum gave her and starts walking home. But it looks like she's got a lift. Okay, so Regan is now a missing person. Beth starts looking through some stuff on her iPad, sees the comments on the video she uploaded earlier, and notices one from Sam. If you're wondering why her iPad, which clearly has Pixapost on it, couldn't have been used to upload that video earlier, shh. So Beth goes to the school to confront Sam. Sam's like, we only took her keys, we haven't abducted her. But Sam uses Regan's disappearance to gain more followers. She's handing out ribbons at school and telling people to follow her on Pixapost for updates on how they can help. She notices that Mona has some bruises on her arm. Apparently Mona's been acting weird recently. Then we see Regan tied up. Lena tells Sam she thinks her behaviour around Regan's disappearance is disgusting and accuses her of having something to do with it. But Sam's like, whatever, Lena, you better watch your back. Carl, Jim and Beth are making Regan is missing posters, and Lena has loads of kids from the school we don't see who are going to help put them up around town. While Beth and Jim are busy covering the town with posters, someone's left a note on Beth's car with Regan's school ID. It says she's dead, and Beth has a full meltdown. Lena is whinging to her dad Carl. They're wondering what the big reveal was that Regan had planned for 7 p.m. that evening.
She was so proud of that last dance.
You've got to be fucking joking. Anyway, when Jim drops Beth at home, she notices that someone's been in Regan's room rooting through all her stuff. This person then jumps out and runs past her and out of the house. The police come round and don't do anything. Then Beth tells Jim that she blames herself. He tells her not to, blah blah blah. Then we get another shot of Regan screaming at her kidnapper. There's been a fair few of these, but the exact same thing happens every time. The kidnapper comes in with food, she says, why are you doing this? The kidnapper leaves and she screams. At school the next day, Sam is still exploiting Regan's situation for social media clout.
Follow me, Samantha B, for updates on how you can help.
Lena's like, I've had enough of this, so she asks Sam why she's doing it. They start arguing and Mona tries to get involved.
Hey. Oh my God, Mo, this isn't about you, okay?
Sam's like, I know you've been sneaking around with your secret new boyfriend. This argument came from absolutely nowhere and it ends with Mona saying, you can film your own posts. Lena says, Sam, you've got issues, but Sam's like, whatever, Lena.
If I were you, I'd watch myself. Is that a threat? You're over your head and out of your league.
As Lena walks off, look what Chaz does. What a prick. Anyway, Beth's at the phone shop telling the tech guy that there could be something on her phone that saves Regan's life.
Let me see what I can do.
Lena has come to see her dad, because even though the conversation she just had with Sam was almost identical to the one she had the other day, she's decided that this time it's serious.
Samantha threatened me.
So Sam and Lena are taken to the principal's office. We never see the principal. I'm guessing either too expensive to hire one or the actor was off sick. Anyway, Mona is just leaving the imaginary principal's office.
Is everything okay?
I don't understand.
So Lena has clocked the bracelet Mona's wearing, even though we already knew about that earlier.
You're absolutely right.
Beth comes in and wants the combination for Regan's locker. Carl's like, yeah, no problem, I'll sort that. Carl sends Sam and Lena back to class and confiscates their phone till the end of the day. Beth's like, what's going on here, Kyle?
We need to talk.
Beth tells Carl she really needs to get into Regan's locker. The police have sealed it, but Carl tells her to come back to school at 6 p.m. and he'll leave a door open for her. But Sam's heard their conversation. Samantha needs to do a post urgently, and as her phone's been confiscated, she asks Mona if she can use hers.
Please? Thank you. Boo.
Sam,
Hello?
Sam,
What are you doing, Mona?
please don't tell anyone.
This is wrong, Mona.
This stuff with Regan.
What stuff with Regan?
Nothing.
I'm telling the cops.
No, let go of me.
She's not dead, but Mona thinks she is, so she runs off. Beth's come back to the school at 6 and Carl's left the door open as agreed. She uses this fire axe to smash Regan's locker open, but someone's there waiting for her. She almost escapes, but she ends up chloroformed on the floor. Not sure why the attacker didn't use the chloroform the first time they grabbed her, but never mind. She's woken up later by Kyle and runs off to get Regan's phone from the repair shop. Lena has come to see Beth. She's not home, but Jim is. Lena's like, I went to see Samantha at a hospital earlier and she told me something about my dad. I need to find him, but he's not home. All Beth can find on Regan's phone is that crap dance video, so she asked the guy from the frozen yogurt place next door if he saw anything.
Mona, she came back last night. She was with this guy. He told me if I said anything to the police, he would hurt me.
If you haven't worked it out already, it's Kyle.
What?
He sees Beth's about to get in her car and gets his quiet time rag out again. I don't know what the point of this is, but Lena uses Jim's iPad to watch another video Regan recorded, which is almost as ridiculous as the first one. So Beth wakes up and she sees she's tied up in the same room as Regan. They're under the bleachers at the school, apparently. Okay, I've had enough of this now. It's Kyle and Mona. They've been shagging and can't have anyone knowing.
Yes, of course. Now things are beginning to make sense.
Regan didn't turn her phone off after they recorded that first dance video, so it's captured this.
Go.
It's recording. Oh, okay.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Can I have that?
Carl didn't want people to know anything about him shagging one of his students, as it would have ruined his relationship with his daughter Lena, so he kidnapped her best friend instead.
Oh, I see.
Mona had told Kyle about the big reveal Regan was planning, and they both assumed it was about them shagging, but it was just another stupid little dance video. Turns out it was Kyle who engineered the fight in the library to break Regan's phone, Mona who attacked Regan in the parking lot, and Kyle who picked Regan up after the incident outside the phone shop. This has all gotten out of hand for Mona, so she's given Beth the key to her handcuffs. Beth grabs a spanner, hits Kyle in the leg, and runs off with Regan. They get outside, but it's a dead end, and there's just no way over this 6-foot-high fence.
Okay.
So they hide in the toilets, and when Carl comes in, there's this fight. So Carl is taken away in an ambulance, Mona is arrested, and Regan and Beth are consoling Lena. At an unspecified time later, Lena has moved in with Regan and her mum, and so has Jim. Regan and Sam are apparently friends now, and the dance competition was ruled a draw.
Do me a favour.
Lena and Regan are just like sisters now, and they make more dance videos. They even drag Beth and Jim into all this.
What a revolting development.
It is.
That is all.
So until next time, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out this other video. Thank you.